Got the adventure music this morning. Ding, ding, ding. All streaming all the time. Greetings, everyone. I am Winnie Wriggle, and welcome back to Vintage Story. We're on the community server today. I have no clothes on. That's how we're starting this day, because I did a thing. I did a thing while you were sleeping. You know how I have this huge closet right here for all my stuff? I do. We need to do a closet remodel. What that means is we're moving the closet to another room because I've made an addition to this house. Earl Grey decaf. Still very hot. Still brewing, in fact. Wow. Really slow this morning. We're going to do a closet edition. And to celebrate, I set up a new outfit to try on. And I have a way to make outfits now that's not like, I mean, it's still me standing in front of the closet going, what am I going to wear? Which is normal. Okay, but see, this is the problem, right? I made this addition onto the house. We still need a door that goes through here. I'm going to put the closet in the attic of this room that I have not yet decided what the function of the room is. Although clearly there's going to be a fireplace on that wall. Right? Where this is the if you don't, this is our base on the community server. Woo. Why is it always dark? Yeah. Do. So I made an addition, and I think I had talked about this. Like I was gonna use it for the steel making stove and the kiln, and we ended up just putting those further down in the basement. And I thought, you know what was wrong with our house? It was all narrow, which is fine, but it needs some like arms, wings. Needs wings. Like over here we've got wings. This is the top of our smithy, right? We look down into there. And this front piece is our tannery room, which is nice. I think that's going to be a balcony up there on top of this room rather than a roof. Windmill, still a work in progress. But we have the wing over here, and I was like, and then the house just abruptly ended in the big flat wall. I thought, that's no fun. No fun at all. So now we've got a wing. And I found another one of the split mansion ruins, so I got more windows. So I have so many bins of windows. So we have a ladder up here because I was working on the roof, and we're gonna start with that maybe as soon as the sun comes up. Speaking of sun, my shiny peeps in chat, since I'm so late this morning, oh my god. I just, like, no matter when I come into my office, like, it just takes the same amount of time every time to get going. So if I'm late into my office, like 9:04 this morning, it still takes the 10 minutes to start things up. Okay. Good morning, Tejas. How are you? Shiva Bunbun, good morning. Good morning, Gray. Kirk, I know, so late. Kirk's totally, he's like, punishment happens later. Nerdy Senpai, good morning. Oh, I mean, hi, rude. It looks like Minecraft Plus. First time seeing this game. Really? Did you play? If you played Minecraft, Vintage Story is Minecraft for adults. I'm just saying. Oh, look. Look at all my gold bars. Nice. I'm rich. I'm so rich. Look how rich I am. Yes, and we're heavily modded. We got like 50 mods, I think, on the server because mods are cool. But look, Nerdy Senpai. I have a windmill, and it drives this shaft. And if we go downstairs, there's mechanics. This is all vanilla. It drives the shafts of the machines that I need to process stuff. So we have grinders and pounders. Sounds like a nightclub, doesn't it? Or maybe a coffee shop. Coffee shop, right? Wow. Ooh, Winnie's still naked. Okay. We'll go put clothes on in a second. So we have a health hammer that helps us hammer out our hot metal to make our ingots and plates. We have a pulverizer that lets us, and I'll show you, we turn it on. Very satisfying. It smashes things. We get smash things, and then this one grinds things. Zoom, a quern, but it's automated. You know, it's like chest hopper, whatever. Oh, you, why aren't you going in there? I think I have problems with the chest feeding the hopper. Maybe that's not a thing. So see, it grinds it, powdered sylvite. We'll wait till it's done. It should be fast. My windmills are fast. Automation. Coffee club. Yes, I like that. The grinder and pounder and grinder. That's a great name for a coffee shop. Actually. I'm going to take this, turn this off. We'll go put this away. Storage. You know, all the mod cons. Okay, where do you live? I don't even know. Probably not in here. What are you? Sylvite. Yeah, it's fine. You can stay in here. It looks like from what they've shown of the next large release is gray. The mechanisms might get a huge update. Vertical large gears and iron-bound axles and gears. Oh my god, that would be amazing. That would also solve the gears on fire problem too, I think. Right? I would love for the sun to come up. Who's all people? You know what? I can just artificially. That's why we have mods. Scene brightness. Let me just take it up to like 70 so we can see out here a little better. Yes. Okay, so we're gonna finish the roof today and fix this, like where the closet, stuff in the closet needs to be moved to the attic. So we're gonna have an attic dressing room, which I think will give us more space. I hope that's the plan for storage, because I have a clothing problem. And then we're gonna build a dock. That's the plan. We might take a break and go do some base tours, because we are on the Winnie Wriggle gaming community server, which, if you are a YouTube channel member of any flavor or any variety, you have access to. So, were those skulls next to the wall? Yes, they were. It's a very special block. Look at them. Claystone cobble skull. That is a vanilla recipe. So the rocks in this game are stratified based on area. So if we look at the map, you can see the rocks where I am are claystone. And then if you move further north, there's sandstone. And if you go over here, more claystone. Here's peridot rocks, which are green tinted, right? And I am like 12,000 blocks north of spawn. Here's bauxite. Here's slate. This looks like chert, potentially. This is granite. This looks like shale. So I came up here, if the map will ever load. I went north from spawn and ended up over here somewhere. Oh yeah, almost lived there. And then decided to follow the coastline looking for a cool place to live. So I live in front of a huge glacier. So behind us is a giant glacier mountains. And that's what I wanted, was a green field on the ocean, but with mountains behind us. Which is amazing. This game is awesome. We love Vintage Story. It has eaten my brain away from modded Minecraft. Like, I still will play a pack occasionally, but Vintage Story is so addictive. It has room types. It has... The biomes actually look like they're probably... Yeah, they are. No, they're like... And there's the... As you go north, it gets colder, and as you go south, it gets warmer. And you can set it in the configs, but for us, our polar equators are 50,000 blocks apart, but the world is 600,000 blocks by 600,000. So we have 3 polar equators. So if I hop in my teleporter, so I'm up in super snow, like I'm super far north of spawn. Like I only have about a 4-month growing season up here, and the rest is freaking freezing. It gets down to negative 28, negative 35 here. But if I go into my teleporter and pop to the south, which you can't see because it's raining, maybe my crops will come in. There they go. Waiting for the server to catch up. Nice. Oh, it got cold. I am now 20,000 blocks south of where I just was. And this is where I grow stuff because it doesn't ever freeze here. So my farms can run 24/7, and I have bees, a beekeeper. I need to put clothes on. Hold on, let me put clothes on. Maybe that's what we do to waste the time. Yeah, and Gray is one of our resident experts about game stuff. You think you're going to get the wooden ones combusting and then the upgraded ones to address that, says Gray. That, I would love that you would have to upgrade your gears. That's such a great idea. See, they always end up at a good place. Okay, let's put on our outfit for today. This is our Christmas outfit. We're not there yet. We're going to do, I did like a summer, like summer to autumn. I look very official in this. We're going to, if I can get it. Can I have these? Gimme. What? Oh, I think I have something on my back. Hold on. Yep. There we go. We're just going to take off whatever it'll give us and put it on ourselves. Got some, oh my God. Why can't I grab that? Shoes, belt. Probably because it's overlapping. I mean, that's a start. A belt, gloves, and a necklace. Sure. In case it was unclear, the clothing in this game is amazing. So we'll put our pants on. And then our shirt. Yeah, I got merchant shirt, merchant pants. Then I'm going to put on this quilted doublet. And then I have this awesome aristocratic mantle. And it ends up looking like a coat, which is pretty cool. And then final touch is the hat. And that's our late summer, early autumn outfit. Right? So good. I spend all this time planning outfits in Vintage Story. It's my thing. Part of the reason we need a closet, because Winnie's obsessed with the clothing. Okay. And so I spend a lot of time planning. Like, this is my winter, hardcore middle of winter outfit is in the wintry clothes. But I thought we'd do something different and do a little. I can't. Hello. Yeah, see, that's nice. Like the prince's belt kind of makes it. It's a little ostentatious. I feel a little gangster. I'm not gonna lie. Yes. Totally. The problem with the Vintage Story biomes. Gray says they keep just creating great places you want to put a base. There are too many good places. Yes, it is the tragedy of Vintage Story. Like, you'd be out wandering around, ruin diving, getting cool stuff, and you'd be like, oh, I want to build a home here. Right here. And that happens every time. Every time. You can customize the world in that much detail. Please, your wallet can't afford a new game. Okay, listen, Nerdy Senpai. It's like 25 bucks. 29? What does it cost right now? I don't know. You gotta go to vintagestory.com. Nope, I lied. Vintage Story. Can't buy it on Steam. Where is it? There it is. VintageStory.at. That's it. And it, right now it costs, I don't even know. store. You can buy it on Humble Store. Or, yeah, that's it. You can buy it on the Humble Store. Show prices in US dollars. It's not showing me. Why? Is it because I already own you? Game account. Ah, $24. That's it. US. And that's forever. Cheaper than Minecraft. Yeah, you'll I promise you'll be addicted. It's like, the good news is you already have access to the server. It is like, look at this stuff. Yes, look. You can, the horns off of the animals that you slaughter. The animal husbandry is insane. There's so many different types of goats and sheeps and cow type things. There's no cows yet. But they're goats and sheeps and pigs. I'll show you my pig sorter. Okay, I promise we'll get to the actual what we're doing today in just a minute. But somebody asked me about one of my favorite games, and now I'm lost. So this is my pig barn and my sheep barn. And we're going to go in through the top, because I'm like that. Because it's a pig sorter. So we got the mamas and the papas over here. And if you feed them, they have babies in a few months. It's also realistic timing. Like, look at the upper left. Current date's 5th of August in year 5 on the server. Current rift activities. There's bad guys, too. When he out here looking like ye old pimp. Isn't it great? I did the belt. It's my favorite. So the piggies have babies, and the babies fall through the pit because the generation of the pig matters. Like here, generation 3 means they're... Ooh, and they're all pregnant. That's awesome. And so the babies fall through and then come up this ramp. Right? Because they're attracted to the mama pig that's hiding back here. And then they go over this edge and they all grow up. So these are all generation 4. That's the next gen. And I've let them be too long, so we're going to have another group of generation 4s are going to happen. That's okay. And then this is my sheep. Bighorn rams. Mama and Papa. They don't have very many babies. They have like 1 or 2 at a time. So I leave them here a long time trying to get the generation up. Have y'all had a kid yet? Yes, a new mama. She's generation 4 as well. So I will replace this mama, who's generation 3, with the generation 4. And the reason you want the subsequent generations is just their calmness, their tamingness, because they're wild in the first 3 generations. So there's like years and years of animal husbandry that you do. Right? And then farming. Don't mean you start on farming. Do you play Minecraft? Do you know the mod Terra Firma Craft? Infinite Story is heavily inspired by Terra Firma Craft. Okay, let's finish this roof. I have the things. We have a mod on here called the Vintage Story Roofing mod. And it allows you to pick the pitch and climb of your roofs and then customize what material you make them out of. Also, I need to eat. The cooking in this game. Y'all tell him. Why is my food rotten? Nope, I'm just out of it. Oh, let's cook first. Because I haven't done that yet today. Should we cook a bunch of things? We'll go into the cellar. What do I have? I have cheese. I have grain. Should we make porridge? I have a ton of spelt. And rice. Let's do... I'm gonna do 18 sunflower. What are we gonna top it with? Can I top it with cheese? That'd be cool. No, let's top it with smoked fish. Smoked fish on porridge. It's kind of like, that sounds good. Oop, rendered fat. Ah, do I have to do it with fruit? Okay, hearty sunflower porridge with what? Maybe rice topping. Come on, game. Let me cook what I want. Jeez. There it is. Sunflower rice porridge. Nice. Get some firewood. 6 pieces ought to do. And then we light it. Like you do. I industrialized pig and goat breeding with medieval tech, right? That, seriously. Seriously. I promise your brain can handle both Conan-like games and Vintage Story. Y'all tell him. Preach it. Gray's like, oh, sandwiches don't seem to work with the keep inventory food fresh. Yeah. You came back, your sandwich immediately turned to mostly rot when you touched it. That does not surprise me. I feel like, didn't we discover that because if you've noticed, when you eat something, like, you can like spelt bread, but you could dislike sliced spelt bread. So I feel like she hasn't fully addressed how the food preferences mod works, or other mods work. That's one of her, the sandwiches is one of her new ones. Good lord, it's so thorough. Okay, so let me just, y'all are just gonna have to be patient for a minute. Let me go, we're gonna go to spawn. Also, we have warps and all that stuff. So here's spawn. We spawn in a nice temperate zone. There's a spawn house you can live in while you get used to stuff. But you spawn in to a world, right? And you say, oh, I want tools and things to do. And what do? Normally in Minecraft, like, you dig down, make a wooden pickaxe, punch a tree. Yeah, no, can't do that here. There is no punching trees here. You cannot cut down a tree until you make an axe. And so what do? You walk around here and you go, oh, look, there's flint. I'm going to pick up a piece of flint. And I'm going to go look for another piece of flint. Because I'm in the world. And spawn is probably not going to have much flint around here. That's okay. So I'm looking and I'm looking. And I may find nice rocks too that I could use. But we're in a sandstone area, so you can't nap tool. Here we go, another piece of flint. So I have 2 pieces of flint. And I'm born without any inventory but my hotbar. And so I say, I'm gonna crouch down on the ground with my flint in my hand. I shift right clicked. And I say, oh look, I can make a flint knife blade. And I crouch down and I nap. Well, we have auto napping. But you knock away the tiles. So now I have a night blade. But in order to turn that into a knife, I need some sticks. So I'm going to go punch some birch branches until I get sticks. And then if I take a stick and a knife blade, I get a flint knife. Also, there's bad guys. Stop! Rude. That's Bowtorn. They suck. Shot his bows at me. So now I have a knife, which is cool. So I can go over here to this pond and say, oh look, there's cattails. And I can cut the top of the cattail off. And if I hold my mouse over the cattail and hit H, it tells me everything I can make with a cattail, including hand baskets, which is how you expand your initial inventory. Right now I've got fancy backpacks in there. But a hand basket, look at that, it'll give you 3 storage slots, right? And you do the same thing for all your tools, except a pickaxe. If you want a pickaxe, it's entirely different. I want a pickaxe. So I gotta go around the world and find little bits of copper scattered on the surface. And I gotta collect enough copper. And while I'm out, I gotta go find clay, too. And if I find some clay, I can mold that clay into a crucible and put it in a pit kiln in the ground and set it on fire overnight. And I can make a crucible that I can melt the clay in. Look at this. Pear trees. Oh my god. And if you're really lucky, you're out and about at the time of year that the fruit is ripe. Could have put this on our porridge. And you can take a minute to collect the fruit off random fruit trees. And if you want to make fruit trees at your base, you can hack off their branches and their branches turn into cuttings you can plant. But right now I'm just greedily getting all the fruit. Can I reach that? Barely. Look at that, 86 pears, 93 pears. I'm making pie. I'm gonna make some pie today. They're like, Winnie's never gonna get to the projects. I am, I promise. Problem is, I got somebody who I know loves games tempted by one of my favorites. You didn't know this was gonna be a Vintage Story commercial, did you? It happens. I've converted many people. Ask Gray. How do I get up there? And you can still nerd pole, which is very important. Anyway, Vintage Story for the win. Got pears. I'm so excited about pears. And I don't want to... I'll have to mark it and then come back and get some cuttings. I think I may have some pear branches. I don't know. I'm collecting them with an empty hand. Oh no, storm. Awesome. We're gonna sleep through that. So every once in a while, something called a temporal storm happens and it rips open... There's more flint. It rips open the barrier between this world and the Rift world, and creatures pour out of it. And you can either sleep through it, which I highly recommend early on. Just eat some pears. Or you can stay up and fight monsters and get good... I don't like pears! Oh, what? Pear is disliked. Rude. What the... Oh, were you talking about the thing in the ground? The Bowtorn? Yeah, it's the monsters. We'll go down. I'll go down into the earth in a little bit because we got to do some mining. And I'll show you all the horrible things. So, there's like memes about Vintage Story being super cozy, and then horrifying. They're literally nightmare terrors. I bet there's critters in here. See? Drifter observation area. Is there anybody in there today? Bueller. Nope. Rift activity's calm. There's nobody. That one Bowtorn. So there's scary crap that'll eat your face. Not just monsters. There's bears, too. And wolves. There's all kinds of things that'll eat your face. Out in the wild. If you're not careful, if you make a fox mad, he'll eat your face. Bears are fun. I live right on a bear spawn. But we have given everybody one teleporter so we can all go to each other's bases from spawn. Everybody's built spawn houses with traders in them to do different trades. There's trading. There's an economy. Like with NPCs. So this is a trader hut. You can't touch anything, but you can talk to them. So this is Iveta. And she's a treasure hunter. Oh, and she has a rusty gear. Thank you. Sorry, temporal gear. Those are very important. What else you got today, lady? Boots, maps. She sells other traders because we've got a mod called Useful Traders. And you can sell things to her for gears. And the money is here. Rusty gears is the currency of the server with the NPC traders. Lucky. Kirk says, there's a piggy. Kirk says, you made a bean salad last night. Oh, that's fun. The dressing I recommended was inspired. You need tomato, cucumber, and Parmesan cheese and try it again. The Olive Garden dressing? Oh my God, yes. Oh, and then you add a banana pepperoni. Oh my God, it's so good. I have a brand new bottle of that dressing in the fridge. We have, my dad and stepmom are coming to town this weekend. I have plans. Okay, I need some alum. Because I was using it for clothing dyeing, and I would like some more charcoal. Thank you. And what? I think I have plenty of candles. That's saltpeter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. Don't have to go down any caves if I sell it to you. And then I can sell this guy maple crates and redwood crates. Let's bop home real quick. Do I have any crates? No. That's alright. Okay, the gear, super important. Save you. Nice. Pears need to go in storage. So they're good for 79 days. I can't believe I don't like pears. That's rude. So rude. Saltpeter. Okay, we're gonna go do the roof too. Because I said we were. Let me put these away. These are like storage crates that hold a lot of one item. So like I've got stone, cattails, logs. Here's pine logs. Okay, alum and charcoal. Charcoal goes here. Alum, I don't think I have room for you. There you go. And where is my flint? There you are. I need to go flint hunting again. Also, I have a trash can for reasons. Okay, but as I was saying, do I have slate stone? I do. If we have this roofing mod. I got distracted. Let me grab the food we cooked. Since I don't like pears. Okay, black ceramic pot of porridge. 6 servings of hefty sunflower rice porridge. Base satiety of 1000. That'll be good. So different foods have different ability to fill your hot bar. So my hot bar has 1500 total food value. And so this one has 1000. So I'm going to wait till I'm much hungrier. Like till I'm below 500 to eat. So that it fills my bar. Also, why am I hurt? That bow torn. Rude. Bandage. Bandage and heal. Okay, let's do this roof. Because I started saying that we were going to do it. So, the slate roof is interesting. You don't need the... I have the pine underlayment and you don't need it. So we're going to take that off in a second. But for right now, if I put a hammer in my offhand and hold down shift, I should be able to put the slate down. As long as I'm pointed at the right thing. And this is a mod. They're roofing. I can make these roof pieces in vanilla and set them down like you would in any voxel game. But this roofing mod lets you hold the materials in your hand and place the roof tiles, which is great. So now I'm going to remove not the framing, just this underlayment, which was made out of pine boards. So I'm trying to be very careful. I could probably put scaffolding on here instead of climbing around on the roof, but yeah, whatever. I don't want to break the framing. didn't know we'd be doing roofing today. I just realized, like, I want the dark slate to contrast with the house. Hopefully it looks good. I tried a lighter roof and I didn't like it. I tried dark brown ceramic tiles and it just blended in. It did not look good. Well, I mean, it was absolutely the right color. It just was blah. It's like suburban blahness. And hopefully the darker version will help. Okay. So now if I hold shift and right click, we can just move down the roll and fall off. Also, holding shift does not keep you on the block. Just saying. Nope. I have a hard time. It's going to be a lot of death involved today, I can tell. Nope, don't auto walk. Death by auto walk. There we go. Methodical. Winnie can do methodical some days. How's the music for y'all? Is it too loud? I need to know. A little loud for me. Makes you want rice pudding. Oh my god, right? Makes me want oatmeal. Should have cooked. I should have put that on before I started streaming. I got distracted. Okay. Slate roof. I don't think I need a roof cap because it comes to a point. Let's see if I can get down from here without hurting myself much. There we go. Is that better? Oh, that's much better. Like in terms of contrast, because the windows are black. Right? Okay, now the thing that I have forgotten is that we need to place an eave so that there's an overhang. Dirt scaffolding. So if I hold the boards in my right hand, let me go rescue more of the boards from inside, because it would be nice to not lose them to despawning. Yes. And can I walk along here? Barely. Nice. Do the other side, yes. So we're gonna put a roof on this. Probably a slab instead of a whole block. Although I might chisel it out instead of doing the whole thing. Okay. You see, I just made a doorway right there to get over here. Put ladder so I can get back up here. Okay. Holding, gotta have a hammer in my left hand, and the boards I'm using in the right, and if I hit F, I can pick what I want. Like, this is the standard roof, here's the eave, and here's the ridge, which is the top. So I want the eave, which is the middle one. So I pick the wheelie icon to say which eave I want, and I used a 1x2, like, up 2 blocks for every 1 block forward, which is this one. So this is the bottom block and the top block, but they only take up 1 block space horizontally, 2 block spaces vertically. So if I want to continue the ridge down, I'm going to use the top of that and right click, and you see how it makes a little overhang. And I don't need one. Oh my lord. I don't need one where the support beam is sticking through. Although, I might not have a... Can you do a thing? Thanks. Maybe we don't need that one. That's good. Okay, and then if I do shift click on the edge... Oh, you are... What did I do? Is that the right angle? Or is that a weird angle? No, that's the right angle. Is it? Let's look at it. Oh yeah, that's fine. That's good. And that looks more realistic. So let's go to the other side. Do. Because roofing. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to remove that block because I don't think we need it. And I'm going to go down one. Here on my scaffolding. It's almost like I planned it. Also, I know I'm not keeping up with chat. Just give me a minute. So we're going to go... It's the same ridge. And oh, the storm! I forgot! I forgot! I'm sleeping! I'm sleeping! I'm sleeping! No, where's my bed? Sleeping? I'm sleeping. Y'all left. You just left me here. Oh, thank you. It's very scary. I guess I could have stayed up and showed you how scary it is. Ah, okay. And I'm hungry. There we go. See how that filled up 1,000 of my hot bar? Nice. Okay, I forgot about the storm. Whew. Thanks, gang. It's over. You can come back. I don't see any critters. Nope. No critters. Oh, I could have introduced Dave. Ah, dang. Okay, well, next time. Won't be the last time. Nerdy Senpai can probably understand how intense the storms are based on my response to being stuck on the server alone during one. Why we have the option for you to sleep them off. Was that a heavy one or a medium one? I don't even know. If it had been a light or medium, I might have stayed out in it. Okay, I'm very happy with that. That is our roof. That is the roof pitch that we're going to use for most of the roofs, I think, too. And then we'll do the end. I think probably in a wood. We'll probably do it in pine planks. I don't know what other wood I've been using. But that's good. I'm glad I did the dark roof. I went mining for the slate because I was like, I think we want a dark roof. It's good. Okay, let me put the boards back and the slate back and the clay back. Inventory management, my friends, is a thing. Slate stone. Clay is in here somewhere. There's the red. Okay, and I have random dirt in my inventory. And one random slate stone for some reason. What are your home? Okay. Now, the actual closet reno redo. We gotta put a roof in here. I'll move this guy in a minute. I need a roof. I think we're gonna do slabs. I would love to carve designs in it, but I think we're gonna err on the side of speed right now. So let me grab... I have stairs. Pine planks. We're just gonna do slabs. I don't think I have any slabs. We need many. Aw, you know what? I should have used the lumber right. What am I gonna need? Probably around... let's just do all of these. 95. And I'll put them in a flat orientation so they don't turn on me. And I think they only go one way when they're a slab. Is it the right way? Yeah, that's fine. It matches the floor over there, so we're gonna roll with it. And let me get that out of my hand and put my light in my hand so you can see better. And do I need up here from here anymore? Nope. And I think solid is the way to go. Do I want to do... I want to do a plaster side. I had this lamp that's like... Do I have plaster? I do. Let's try it and see. It may be too white. We'll see. If we do plaster, then I can put a little winder. A little winder. And if I were cool, I could put a ladder so I wouldn't fall. What's that look? Oh, that's kind of nice, actually. The white. I could do wattle and daub, too. Like, I did brown wattle and daub over here, but I don't think it's... I think it's so samey. Like, it's cool for the barns, but it's very samey. What about orange wattle and daub that matches the tone of the wood? Like, the white's cool. Y'all get to help me color palette pick here. Let me see what I have in storage. That's all sandstone. What do we got? Nothing. Where's my daub? Yellow wattle and daub. Is it bright enough? This is the question. I want to try it. Okay, and I'll catch up with chat here in a second. What have I missed? Everything. We might not have had issues. See, yeah, I'm streaming. Of course, there's a storm coming. My character doesn't like pears. Yeah, we have a... Yeah, Gray, explain that. Shiva Bun's just like, storm! Yes, we do have Night Watchers set to stop spawns and storms. So if you wanted to stay up through them in your house, you can. It amuses you that half the base is crafting space, the other half is storage and closet. It's true! Like, the whole upper story is just closet. Look at this insanity. This is I have 4 hat racks. 2 shoot racks. 2 racks just for my frickin' pins, which I rarely wear. Necklaces. Belts. These are blankets. The gloves. The glove racks are accessible. I hope all this is going to fit in there. I'm hoping I can add one more big wardrobe. And it'll still all fit. We'll see. We're going to rearrange this whole entrance thing right here. So these have to move. You have to move too. I don't know where we're going to put you. Probably over with the other. I probably should have thought about display. Just putting things on display here. My bed used to sit in this. There was a bay window here. And I moved it. Okay. But we gotta get the actual room built first. So, yellow. Is this the right yellow is the question. It's kind of happy, isn't it? The happy yellow. Go down. Oh, that's nice because it looks like Wall and Daub that has aged appropriate to the building. Okay, that's our new wall building material. Let me show you how cool this roofing mod is. You can take any substance, any block that's chiselable, and if I put the hammer in my offhand and go get a lantern so you can see. 1 second. We're gonna need more light in here anyway. There we go. And I put the material that I want to fill this gap in. There has to be one of the roofing mod roofing blocks on one side. And if I hold the material I want to fill the hole in with in my hand with a hammer in the off, and I hold down Control and click, it fills in that space with that chiselable material, like, perfectly. As long as I can reach. Hold on. Get a little boost for the top here. I'm just holding down Control to fill in the spaces. Ta-da! Perfectly aligned, and I didn't have to chisel it. It's like perfectly matched to the hole. How big do we want our window to be? I think that's fine. Let me go see what I have in the way of windows that I've collected that we could just use in there instead of making something new. I mean, or ones that I want to copy, I guess. Okay, I don't need the white plaster. Go. My collection of windows is in here, I think. I knocked out a chunk of roof tile, thank you. I'll go back and fix it. That must be where that other thing came from. Okay, those are wooden. I could just do plain leaded glass. Oh, I keep falling off my stair railing. What do we have in here? Those might work. Artisan windows. They're gonna look weird in that yellow wattle, though. I use the ones with the arches. Just use... I think we're just gonna use the ones we can make. The plain, the aged... I have aged leaded glass windows. And we'll make them fancier later. I think that's good and sufficient for now. Also, I want to hide the top of the fireplace here. Like the oh, you know what? I think I might make the chimney come up the side of the house, and I would need the windows to be on either side instead. Hold, please. I think we may need to do this. Where we put... Nope. I think we have to do this so I can put the chimney up the middle. Okay. That's good. That's better anyway. Nice. I want to hide I want to hide this by putting slabs there instead. So if I right click these and then remove a layer and then add the slab. Haha, it's my favorite thing. Chiseling is built into this game. And then we add that block, and I use it instead of the... And you'll never know that there's brick under there. It's magical. Marvelous. Okay. Facing the new wall, it's on the left side. Yeah, wasn't it right up here? Let's go around and look. I see. That's why I have chunks of clay and whatnot in my inventory, apparently. How did I manage that? Look at that. Frickin' roof tile. Good news. I know an excellent roof repairman woman. I need a hammer in my offhand. And there we go. Hold shift. Are you happy now, Kirk? I fixed the roof that I accidentally broke. Ah, it's so much better. Now, the one problem is that I have a window hiding in this wall that needs to be removed. But there's the other thing. Don't ever be afraid to change stuff. See how there's a window in here that we don't need anymore? It's okay. We'll put a painting there. So I'm going to pick this up. And we're going to go grab... We're going to put this away. Which bin does it go in? I think this one. And then... That... Can I reach that one? Nope. Put away the yellow wattle and daub. Put away the slabs. Get my light back on. Have something to eat. It's a building episode, by the way, in case that was unclear. Oh, and grab the replacement blocks for this wall. Should we put a skull in here? We're going to put the dark and then the regular cobble. That's good. And it can be that wall here. Okay, you need to move. Which means I need to take my chest off my back. Because you have to hold shift to get stuff off mannequins. And pick them up. Okay, so this is an armor mannequin, which can live in the library, I think. Nope. Go to your home. Let's put those on me. It did. Why? Come here. Go to the middle. No, I don't want to wear them. I want you to go on the mannequin. Thank you. Gotta hold shift. There we go. That's some forlorn hope armor that someday we will repair, along with a couple of pieces of my bear armor for aesthetics. Although I think I have... No, I'm still looking for the forlorn hope pants. Probably. And then, like, once I do this, then this can be a proper bedroom. Potentially. Sleeping loft? I guess. Okay, how to arrange this closet? I don't even know. The real question is, will these fit in there? Let me get everything out of here. I need to take some of this to spawn. I have duplicates of outfits. Okay, so this wardrobe, will you fit here? Oh, thank God. Okay. But I need, like, I need it to also fit, like, here. And then if I... No, it doesn't. I mean, it would fit here. So I could do... How far up can I get one of these? I put you there. Oh, I can. Is that weird? It's probably weird. Do I care? Not really. It's like long-term storage of clothing. I can still reach it. That's all that matters. I can put a little... I can make a little step stool right here too. Okay, how are we gonna do this? I can put all along this edge, which means behind it is totally moot. And nobody cares about it, but it should probably match the room. So maybe some... Need more pine logs. Hold please. Like not that many. That many. So I can do some of this. Make some planks. Which you have to have a saw for, by the way. And y'all gonna help me figure out what this room is gonna be. Just living room, maybe? Also, I need to replace this with boards, I guess. Okay, I have a little bit of a the music is too loud problem. One moment, please. For me. Hopefully it's not too loud for you. Yeah, the contrast is better. You think the white works better. It gives it a pop. Yeah. I could see that. But I like it to feel like the yellow is a very happy color for me. You see all. It's your superpower. Yeah. So Nerdy Senpai, the storm is it's like 10 or 15 minutes where the boundary between this world and a rift world opens and the creatures from that world come through and they all want to eat your face, but they also drop loot that we need. Oh, I can't place that block here, but I could have a hammer in my offhand and fill it in. Let's see. Yes, I can. So that'll make like a little wainscoting, which is great. And that's not a spawnable block, so that's fine. I'm happy with that. But I do want, like this has to be another... What are we going to do here? I don't even know. I think we're going to redo the whole opening from the stairs. Like, I'm not sure this column needs to be here. I think it needs to be wall. Right? Let me grab wall pieces. You and you and you. And let's see what we can do. Like that should just come over there. Which means you are probably wall. Yes, yes. I like that. Then maybe a single door. It's gonna have to be a single door because reasons. Like that. I mean, I could chisel it wider. And we could not have a door on it. It doesn't need to be a room. I guess. Something, something. Not a room, something. Yep. Yep. Nope, not shears. Give me the dry stone. Yeah, we could do something like that. Okay, and then you probably be there. Yeah. Oh my god, moving all these clothes. Nightmareville. Almost decided this was only worth it off camera. Then I was like, no, everybody will be like a build episode. Will the torch stand on the floor like Minecraft? No. Also, will it shine through something in front of it? Will it shine through something in front of it? So I kind of hear what you're asking, but like the way light works in this is very similar to Minecraft. So this light has a radius, and as you move further away from it, it's less bright, right? So if there were blocks behind these containers, they are less bright because the container is in the way. So it treats most objects as not transparent and not permeable to light. Like, especially walls, but also these blocks. So your lighting becomes really important. Actually, that's a pretty good place for it. Maybe right there is fine. Because that lights up. Was it like I have overkill on the lights because lights keep spawns away. I really love my library, not gonna lie. And torches burn out after 2 days if they are not in a torch holder. Yes, so like here I have a torch in a torch holder. A metal torch holder, which you find in ruins. But if I just stick a torch on a wall like that, they burn out. Like you can see that the tooltip on the top says in-game time 2 days. Real time 1 hour and 30 minutes that torch will die. So, and if you have them in your hotbar and you jump in water, they burn out. Because that's fair. Ha ha ha. Okay, if I need those, I'll come back for those. I do need these. And let's do some wardrobe moving. Because I want to see... I should be able to pick all that up. Chaos! Little chaos. I get everything? Maybe. Wardrobe included? Yes. That's 2. So I can put all 3 in here. Yes. Apparently I had boots in the bottom of these too. Can I see the back? Boot holder, yes, good. Long tunic, scarf. Other tunic, other tunic. All the boring stuff I probably won't wear. And the apron, nice. But I didn't miss anybody else. Let's grab this one. Not gonna be crazy. The real question is what should go next to it. I think all the shoe racks for sure. And maybe I need more. You can also put shoes in the bottom of the closets, which is excellent. Technically, that's a shoe. Okay, my reindeer herder coat. Those are boots. Royal coat. Put all the pretty stuff down here. Temptress velvet. The moon robe. The hunter shirt. The hunter vest. Okay. It's gonna bother me that that's in the way. And then the other shoe rack. Shoes on one side, maybe? And then the medallion stands. Such a great place, and all my elk medallions can go in here. My pins. This is the furniture storage is actually from a mod called Purposeful Storage. These are all pins. What am I wearing? We'll probably do this one. What does that look like? It's a little out of place. What about one of the butterfly pins? Butterfly? No, that's in a weird... Why is that in the over... Yeah, it covers it. Where does this one go? Right on my shirt collar. Nope. What about the bird? Well, that goes right on my chest. I mean, we could do that instead of the necklace. A little overkill. Nope. This is not an outfit that supports a pin. A ribbon. Very high contrasty. Okay, we'll just leave it. And then what on the right? These are pants. Maybe pants to the right. Yes. And then as we move down the thing, we can put the hats and the whatever and the whatever. Or put blankets against the back wall. No. Like, you get dressed with the pants, right? Blue, white, green, red, gray. Those are short pants. That's fun. And it would be super handy if I had lights on so we could see. That's good. That's not bad. Like, I can't believe I had to build a whole attic for my clothing, but, you know. Also, what color bear rugs? I have so many extras. I got a black bear rug somewhere. Maybe this is a warm room. It needs grizzlies. We might take their heads off so that they're just flat. Yeah. Leaves over the farm. That's going to slow crop growth. Yep. You're AFK. Okay. Thanks. I think I'm going to need more. I think I have room for one. Maybe one more pant rack right there. Let me go get some boards. Most of these shelves are made with the board. So, like, pants rack, slabs and boards. We need another pants rack. Will you fit there? You will. Oh, that's nice, actually. And I could still put another tray of things on top of that. That's very good. Let's get this off the ground. I also need to fill that in with something, because I'm not making a room right now. What should we do? I don't even know. I can put blocks there and chisel it so it looks like the wall. But I feel like, yeah, you know what? Let's do that. So up here, my hammer in my offhand holding control, I can add those there and there, and then these are just regular ones. And if we were cool, we would do one dry stone one here. And then I can take my chisel and shave them back a little. Like to make it look like it's on purpose. Something rooftop peak that you won't notice after a while. Sure. Okay. But at least we're not exposed to the weather. Okay, hats and things. I feel like hats is got 4 of them. Will they fit? They'll fit right here. Like total hats, all the time. So these are all my masks. Kitty, kitty. Face mask, pointy mask, malefactor mask. Face mask. Other mask. Nice. These are fur hats. Things that keep us warm. And or are weird. Mostly warm. Okay, now I can finish this. Let's see. Yeah, I could totally chisel that so that it's an arch that gets us in here. Like we could even do that. Hammer. We'll just chisel our own door. To cover this, yeah, let's do it this way. That's close enough to that, and then this can be... We do it on both sides, so Winnie doesn't get it crooked. This one can go up to here. Chiseling is chiseling. And these can be taken off. And then we can make these a little bigger. These can be taken off. Yep. And then what? Something like that. Very carefully. Now the only problem with that, I can't put a door on it. I mean, I can put a door on this side. Will that make me bananas? Maybe. Let's find out. So if we grab a couple of nails and strips and some boards, we can make a 3x1 door like these are. And I could stick them here, so from inside this it looks like arched, and from outside it's a big door, which is fine, and I can still get up and down the stairs. That's nice. That's perfectly fine. We can chisel something over the top of this and make it look more. I don't want to lose that. Okay, hat racks. Also, y'all stay open. These are all my crowns. Stay open, please. I have spares. Oh, thank you. You're amazing. Coffee delivery. So exciting. Lorraine, welcome. How'd we get so fly? Look at us. We're like rocking the beautiful, amazing. I have everything on. Let me show you. Lackey hat, aristocratic mantle. That's what makes it look like we have a long green coat. Our leather quilted doublet, which I found in a dungeon, gives us kind of that extra oomphy oomph. Merchant pants, worn leather boots, minor gloves, a prince waistband, and an ornamental cross. It's our late summer into autumn outfit, I think. Also, that is a diadem. Rotten King. I have duplicates on the crowns. I guess I should take some of those to spawn to make room, but they're crowns. They're crowns. I like crowns. Okay, here are more warm hats. There's so many hats in this game. There's some we haven't even made yet, which is why I have extra hat room. Very important. Okay, what I really want is, can we just set that there? Or does it hook to the wall? It kind of hooks to the wall. Can I make you go on the cat? Oh, no, you're gonna go on the wall. Okay, well then we're just gonna leave you on the wall because reasons. And I am gonna remove the heads from our bear rugs. Let's grab 3. Let's grab all 4 of these. We live on a bear spawn, so don't panic about the fact that I'm quote unquote ruining. How? There we go. So if I cut off all the heads, we end up with brown bear heads and the pelts as a separate thing, which is important. So I can go like this. And the room can be bear pelted. It's nice. Kind of want... We'll see. Where am I going to put... We're going to put more containers along here. Okay, now we have more crap for the walls. Blankets. So that's almost like I need to set up walls in here to put stuff on. Like maybe a central... Yeah, let me pick these up. I don't think we're ready for these yet. I have a vision. It's coming. Eating, that helps. Slay, no doubt. Thank you. Look, this is our Christmas outfit, just waiting for us. I think the apron is a nice touch. I think I made most of these too. And it works with the reindeer herder, the fur-lined reindeer herder shoes. Oh no, go to your home. Oh, it's because I have stuff on my back. Hold on. Go back on there. Nope. Really? Go to the there. There. Okay. It didn't mess up my outfit. No. Good. Oh, goodness. Carry-on sometimes interferes with things. Okay, this is the cow photo, which I think needs to be in here for sure. Put some more photos up there. Sorry, paintings. Huntress. Nice. Okay, I have a vision. Let's see if it works. And do I need to make it out of... I feel like I should try both planks and stripped logs. Let's just see. I kind of think we can put something in the middle. Like if I give myself room to walk around... then this can be something I hang stuff on, right? We just make it part of the structure. And if I hold control, we can make it go all the way up there. Thank God for this roofing mod. Yeah, I think this is the ticket. Because there's still room to put stuff here if I want. But really what I'm needing are places to hang wall stuff. Like, I need to make more glove racks. Which are here. Sticks with boards. So if we make one more of those. And then now we know the spacing. I can put furriness down here to make it feel warm and cozy. Also, could you please stay open? And then mash. And gloves we're gonna put on this side because they're kind of boring. 1, 2, 3, 4. I need more light in here. It feels very dark. What other lanterns do I have right now? I have a bismuth lantern. I also have some aged torch holders. Let's just use this for now. Like, can I put you over here? Yes, that's much better. So then I can put gloves on this side. And then bracelets, which also get hung on glove racks on this side. Nice. And there's still room for more. And our blanket racks can go to the side, I think. And I'm going to add a couple more. Like, can we do a nice little blanket over here? Where's my blanket rack? There they are. That's a slab and a slab and a thing. Yeah. Collecting all the blankets. And this is a spare that can go to the spawn. Oh, this is so nice. Look at my closet. Look at my closet. It's so good. The clothing storage looks nice with the space requirements to compare to how much you fit in the chest. It does take up a huge amount of space, but I'm going for like the complete, like I want one of everything in the closet, right? I should build a fashion house with a runway. Oh, that's a great idea, Lorraine. You're back. Did you miss much? I mean, I carved a door. So we have a door for the closet, and the closet is magnificent. I'm very happy with this. I think I'm going to try to make dormer windows. I don't know how to do that with this roofing mod. Like, we can chisel them within an inch of their life, maybe. Like, it'd be nice to have a couple of dormer windows for more light during the day, but this'll work. Like, I'm very happy. Look at that blanket rack. So good. Okay, necklaces go on the front. Just because that's what we see when we walk in. Right? Like accessories. And let me make one more necklace rack. If I can find it. It is. There it is. It's just a U that way. Okay. And we have you and you and you. And you and you. Did I take that off my face? No. I just happen to have an extra one. Okay, also, gang. I am willing to pay good money when y'all are out and about and you're adventuring. I'm looking for, miner boots. If anybody has any, I'll pay you 10 rusty gears for them. And metal cap boots, if anybody has any, 10 rusty gears. It's just like me advertising. Winnie wanted. Maybe I should put a that's what I'll do. I'll put a shop, like a consignment shop. Like, I buy your junk. If it's your old shoes. Okay, let's also move our belts here. I think belts, let's go put under gloves. Since we have the room. I haven't been saving belts as much, but I think I'm going to ignore the lantern belt thing for now. And wear the belts I want. Maybe that's why I feel like everything is dark, though. That's alright. Spinning cylinder rack. Where's my belt rack? Belt hooks. Okay, 2 boards and a stick. Which is beautiful. And we still have room to expand. Like, that's the beauty. I have plenty of room for pants. Got more room for bracelets and gloves. I guess I'm going to put these... Could set up a shop, right? No? Take that off. There we go. Keep all my crowns together. Like, I have these extras. I know Gray wants to buy them for the gold. Which makes me sad. But I guess. Okay, and then do I have room? Like, I need to put my... Some of these need to go back in storage. Barber surgeon mantle, also a unique thing. I think I was just out of room. I can reach. Okay, extras. That's an extra. That's an extra. That's an extra. That's an extra. That can't be hung on anything, which makes me crazy. That's an extra. I think that's an extra. Let's go check. Yes, I have the green scarf. I have the blue scarf. Okay. Forlorn Hope sash can't be hung on anything. Noble fur collar. Hunter poncho. Clockmaker wrist guard. Horned bracelet. And then that's an extra. Hi! He heard me. You want these crowns? Oh, you're good for gold? You won't ask to melt them down, okay. Playing DTI in mid-story. Oh! Oh, you're amazing. Thank you. These, I need these to go with my other outfit that I have planned. You're awesome. I'll leave some money in your chest at spawn. Thank you. Miner boots, yeah! That's exciting. Okay, I'm gonna put the Clockmaker's wrist guard and the other bracelet here. And the Noble fur collar, I don't think I have, so let's hang that up. And then the Hunter poncho, yep. And let's put fancy stuff. I try to keep all the fancy things down here at eye level. And then the plain boring crap I probably won't wear but want to keep because I'm a completionist like that. And maybe you. Oh, the crimson and clover over and over. Am I alone there? No? I don't think so. Okay, all the wardrobes. Da-da-da. Okay, I'm gonna go put all these at spawn. I still don't know how to... It's a shoulder. And this is a shoulder, but for some reason... This little guy will not hang them up there. Like, it puts it on me. So we do need one chest in here. If I empty my offhand, I can pick this chest up. Oops. I'm gonna pick this chest up and pull it in here. We'll stick it right there. So we have to have space for the stuff that won't go in a closet. Okay, and these are all extras. So let's take them to spawn and put them in the freebies chest. Because I have... Anybody needs the Forlorn Hope chest piece. I'm bringing that to spawn. Oh, this makes me happy. Nothing like a custom closet for your vintage story game. Yeah, nice. Okay, that means we could actually move our bed somewhere more bed-like. I don't know where that's going to be for now. What am I going to do with this room? I don't even know. Maybe this is where all my mannequins can go. That's actually a pretty good idea. You've got to go through your clothes and get rid of the duplicates. Yeah, sometimes you don't remember. Somehow you duped a hat rack when you were moving from the cabin to the tower. So you've got... Oh, you duped the whole thing. That's interesting. Yeah. I'm gonna bring another chest. I'm gonna bring a couple of high capacity... No, I'll just bring a double chest. Another double chest to spawn. I feel like I have been slacking on the... We need a place at spawn that's like the freebie place, but not just chests stuck out in a field. So maybe let me bring some stuff to build something deliberate that has to do with that. We need a door? No, we might need fences. signs and more chests. Like some double chests. And maybe some roof thing. I don't even know. What do we got? Bring some more pine. We can make anything with pine. Okay. Let's go to spawn. Do a thing. How's our addition look? Pretty good. We need to work on the chimney. Still haven't even started on the docks. How am I doing on time? We're pretty good. Not great. Pretty good, though. Okay, so... I'm just gonna build a freebies hut next to my trader house, maybe? So that we get even more of a sense of... Where's my knife? Like a freebie closet. An exchange? Yeah. And I'm gonna do it backwards. I'm gonna do it based around the chests. So we're gonna design it based on what the chests look like. Creating a good home. Do we want it quite so boring? Don't know. I just have a feeling that... Oh yeah, see, these are getting full. And maybe we can have signs. It's like clothing, building, survival, something, something. Let me grab more chests. I need 1, 2, 3 more, I think. Give ourselves a little more room. Sure. Okay, now. I need new dirt anyway. The thrift store. The community server thrift store. That's what we're doing. Except I'm definitely gonna need some fanned claystone. Hold please. Yeah, cobblestones. There's fanned. There's some stairs. There's more dry stone. And some aged polished. Okay. Do I just cram it like this, I think? Possibly? And then it doesn't have walls? No, I can't do it. Building. So I wanted to have depth, right? So I'm putting walls outside of the build area. Sorry, I'm putting the pillars outside the build area. And then we're gonna make it 4 blocks tall so that we can expand it if we need to. Like add another chest on top and it won't look weird. Something, something. And then we'll add walls. And doors. But I think we're just going to do arches. I'm not going to make a door that shuts. It doesn't need to be a room. But we want to keep the snow off the chests in the winter. It is wintry around here. And so we'll do some dry stone, maybe a couple aged. In the corners, like they got water damage or something. Something. Not everywhere, just a couple of strategic things. And then like surround those with the dry stone. Leaving room for windows, by the way, in case that was unclear. And then the rest should be cobble. Maybe not windows everywhere, maybe just windows in the back. And maybe these corners. Yeah, something like that. And then, oops. We'll do some arches. And a simple roof, I think. Like, not and some kind of border. Probably these. Like so. You can go away. And we can do something like this. It says, and someday I'll have things to write with. Okay. But clothing on the right. Clothing and blankets. Sure. And then building stuff in the back. I'll move stuff over from the other chests. And grab some limestone to write with. Like this. Chalk, pardon me. Well, my game is like, stop teleporting so far. Clothing. Blankets. What else is? Clothing, blankets, rugs. And if anybody can think of anything else. I could probably put that up higher, but whatever. And then this can be, I don't know. Decor. And if I were cool, I could remember how to make a sign. Aha. There it is. Boards on a stick. Could be building and survival, maybe. I'm moving these to make me crazy. We'll say clothing, blankets, rugs. Oops. big. Building blankets, rugs, building a survival. Decor, miscellaneous, in case I forgot a category. Sure. Beautiful. And a chisel. This hammer still has 22 durability. Maybe I'll finally get it used up here. One, two, one. We're gonna make Minecraft circles here. That's good. One, two, three. Arches. Not fancy arches, but arches. I'll come back and make those pretty next time. Would it be faster with a pantograph? Yes. Yes, it would. One, two, three, one, two, three, one. And we need a roof. The roof is the hardest part for some reason. Do I have enough boards to do this? But I have the technology to make more. Boom. And we can use these as scaffolding. So, what kind of roof? I think not too, like, pretty shallow. 1, 2, 3 with the thing in the middle. It's temporary. This is just scaffolding so you can use the roofing mod. Best advice ever is to put scaffolding down. Makes the roofing mod much easier. Okay, super simple roofing mod tutorial. Dirty Senpai says, build a church with a food drive station in it, right? Might want to incorporate a blueprint lending library. Oh, you're so right. We'll make an add-on to the, or I'll make another building. I'll make a little L-shaped add-on. You found a rotten king crown in the free chest at spawn. Dropped off the rest of your dupe hats. Oh, nice. Okay, cool. Yes, that was my extra rotten king crown. I don't know how I managed to end up with 2. Good ruin hopping. Okay, here we go. I have built a scaffolding for the roofing mod, which means I have put blocks down everywhere I think I want to set roofing on it, because the plan is to use the slope that is 3 blocks long by 1 block high. So we're gonna have a base, a middle, and a top. The roof is gonna go like this, like it's a regular peaked roof, and then there should be a roof cap piece along a ridge line along the top of this. So I have set up my build so that I always have a block to look at when I'm setting down some of the roof. And I want it to stick out one block on both ends. So I'm going to extend my scaffolding out by one block. We will remove all of these blocks when we're done. Oops, not you. Okay, scaffolding is complete. I have the material I want to make the frame with in my hand. I have a hammer in my offhand, so that when I look at the first block I want to start and hit F, I see the roofing mod options. The first row is the regular ridge line of the roof. This is the main slope. The second are the eaves. They'll stick off the ends, like what sticks out over the back side of this when we get there. And then the ridge line, which is what's going to go across the middle. So we're going to start with the standard roof, and I'm going to pick the first row. This is, see how it says 3 by 1, lower, middle, upper? That's what we're going to do. The lowest slope, I pick it, and it goes right here at my feet. And I'm jumping so that I can put these down, only because my character's in the way. You could also build scaffolding off the back so that you don't have to jump. Okay, so we finished this lower row. We have an identical row on this side we're going to do. We're going to not use auto walk and walk off our roof. And it's going to be dark because I don't have my lantern in my hand. That's okay. So this slope is going to move forward 3 blocks before it goes up a complete one. So then we move to the next part and we change, instead of the lower block, we're going to change to the middle block and put it down. And you can see that our roof progresses. This one did not. Why do you look weird? Lower, middle. There we go. Sometimes it's not happy about. I don't know why it gets off kilter. Ah! Game crash. Be careful with mods in your vintage story world. Just FYI. Once more with feeling. That happens sometimes. To me, anyway. I'm not sure y'all get as many crashes as I do. I still haven't reinstalled Vintage Story. I think sometimes it just gets tired. Well, you can just enjoy the thank you screen for a minute while Vintage Story comes back up. There it goes. Okay, once more with feeling. Perfect. So we've done the first 2 sections. Now we hit F and go to the 3rd section. Ta-da! And there's 1/2 of our roof. So we're going to do the same thing over here. It looks like I didn't get these placed, which is weird, but okay. I think I need to slow down and give it time to do its thing. 3rd section, same way. I keep falling in the roof. That's okay. There we go. The slope of the roof is made. Let's go ahead and put the ridge line. So I'm going to back up and go to the ridge section and say, I'm going to use the slope that matches what I just did, which is a 3 by 1. And I'm going to turn to face the direction of the ridge, so that as I set it down, it's a match. I don't know how I'm always in the way of these, but... Your player character is bigger than it looks. Okay, so that's the frame of our roof. Now I'm going to go hit F again and go back to the eave. Pick the same slope and pick the top And I'm just gonna run along here, and it's gonna add the eave that's at the same slope for me. On each side. Why? Why you do weird things? I don't know why it thought it needed to go back. Go slower. There we go. Now, I'm not going to remove my scaffolding yet. I'm going to go back up on the roof, and we're going to decide what we're going to make it out of. I used sod over here. I think I just used crab. Hey, buddy. Dancing. I'm going to eat while we contemplate this question. I think I'm going to go get shingles that I may just have randomly in storage. Yeah, here we go. Like, I have a bunch of fire clay shingles because I thought I was going to build something out of fire clay. Let's just use these. Or the dark brown. I think the thing we have the most of is the fire clay. Let's use those so that the building that becomes next to this is going to match. Okay, so for shingles, we still need an underlayment. So I'm going to keep using the boards, still with a hammer in my left hand. And if I look at what I've already set down, and I do not set down random stuff, hold shift down, it sets down the board, the underlayment, right? Like this would be the sheet plywood on a real roof in real life. But some of the materials need different kinds of materials. Some of them need an underlayment. Shingle, I think the shingles need an underlayment. Is that right? Yeah. So I'm going to do all the boards first. I'm holding shift and right clicking. Okay, so that was unclear. If you accidentally mess up, like I don't want a pine roof, you just click it once with your axe and it gives you the board back. So it's taking one board to make each piece of roof. I love this mod. Okay. Slow and careful. Pay attention to where it's pointing. And then we'll come back over it and put the shingles down. And then we'll remove all of our scaffolding and it'll be like, voila, we have a roof. Okay, if you can't set down a roof, it means we missed putting the frame. So I'm going to go back to the eaves, to the 1x3 slope. And say I must not have put that there. Yeah, see there, let me put it there that time. And you don't have to be on top of it to put the next piece, in case that was unclear. And now we do shingles. And it takes one shingle. It's very cheap. This is actually much cheaper than vanilla roofing. Also, it's cool because you can set your slopes to anything you want. Ta-da! Pick up all our scaffolding. Put our light back in our hands so you can see. That's the scaffolding on that side. And you could just use dirt. I just use these because that's what I had in my pocket. Get rid of all this ugliness. Ta-da. This is gonna need lights, obviously, and we're gonna want to fill in the top up here. If we put our hammer back in our left hand. For now, I'm gonna throw some torches in here because we can't see anything. There we go. And I'll put, I think the dry stone, and we're just gonna hold control and click. And why did that not do a thing? Oh, yeah, there we go. And that's it. That's our building at spawn with the freebies. And then I guess to keep the wind from howling through, we'll grab some of our leaded windows that we have. The temporal stability is terrible here. I forget. There we go. Little leaded windows for our spawn thrift shop. Okay. Let me go get rid of my inventory so I can move stuff in here and maybe grab some torch holders. Because that's what we can afford right now. Torch holder. I have chandeliers, but I'm not willing to use a chandelier for spawn house. Haha. Sometimes Winnie is cheap. Stingy, I should say stingy. Didn't need the doors. Don't need... and I might need fences. One random thing of dirt. Sticks, boards, light, windows, sign. Stick these in here for now. And put my medium dirt back. Okay. Plenty of room to move things. This is not on my bingo card for today, but... oh! Magical. It's almost like somebody planned it. There's one. The little ghosts in the machine are out putting torch things up. Put another one here. Beautiful. Let there be light. So good. Okay. Moving things. Because we're coming up in the world. Oh, weapons. Yeah, that's survival, I think. Oh god, there's gonna be some sorting that has to happen. So, oh wait, I don't have some of these. It's gonna be really important. Okay. Extras. Clothing, blankets, jailer's hat. I need that. I have a miner belt. Jambalaya belt. I think I have the cat masks and the blue jeans. We have the barber surgeon mat. Lumber rights blueprint. Okay, we need the blueprint area. I'm gonna put that in building for now. Right? Decor. Beds. Survival is backpacks. Hat, building, survival. I guess that's weapons. I need this hat. Jailer's hat. So good. Okay. The translocators are actually for us to put locations. Let's see. I should really make a box that's like server donations. So it's like things we're gonna use to improve the server. Yeah. Clothing. Survival. Maybe the blueprints can go in the server donation. Let's do that. Oh no, like does a chest count as survival or decor? I feel like it's probably decor and miscellaneous. But a mold is building and survival. Maybe. Fight me. Put blocks down there. Okay, we're good, We can leave our cool decorative guy here. So this is gonna be... Can't believe I put away my... The free shack? The community free shack. Something. Y'all help me think of the name. I like community thrift store. I'm gonna leave a bunch of chalk and signs in that folder. Yeah, spawn's not a great place to hang out if you want to keep your sanity. That's true, but you know what else it does? It makes people leave faster, which is not necessarily a bad thing. Community, thrift, and donation. And we'll put it like... and then we'll say this is server donations. Maybe community thrift and... Oh my god. Free stuff. Community free stuff. That's what we... Community free stuff. So there's no mistaking it. Server donations. Yeah. Leave stuff, take stuff. Donate your old stuff. Something. Nice. Look, another building had spawned. Woo! And someday I'll put paths here. There's path making blocks. Let's see. Where are they at here? It's a saw. Should do the paver's road blueprint for that. To save. Because regular path blocks get covered in snow. This is so nice. It's like weatherproof. It's good. You know, improvements every day. That's what we do. Okay, let's go home. I think I have blueprints to donate to the blueprint thing too. Oh, I should have left chalk there. Oh well. New hat, who dis? Okay, now guess what we get to work on? This is when he puts her new hat and the torches away. Let's see. I'll live in here. Oh, look at this glorious closet. Isn't it amazing? Look at that jailer hat. It's perfect. I'll have to design a whole outfit around that. Nice. And we emptied some space because I got rid of some duplicate things. I have all the things. Oh, you know what else I forgot? Hold on. We do have a spawn warp. We go to Gray's box. I will pay him for the boots that I said I would give him 10 gears for. Nice. And Shiva, I put a prize in your box at spawn. Because I'm not going to make that much bone meal. And all the bears, I have thousands of bones. Yeah. Okay, back we go. Okay, a dock. I have prepared the area. I think I know what I want to do. I suspect I would like to get rid of that little island, but we may have to move my ship out of the way to do this, but I removed all my fishing stuff here and cleaned up like the weird ports and things I had. In fact, let's move this ship down, just down the way, or maybe over here, so it's just out of my way. And I'll just swim to it when we need it. But I want it there for scale, I think. I was going to move it way out of the way, but that's... like, it's good to have it for scale. Okay, so we have a blank slate. Little bit of a weird sticky-outy place where I built the launch. But I'm going to want a permanent launch built into the dock somewhere. And maybe that's it. We'll see. But we're going to make it out of ebony. I went and harvested a bunch. So we have... I have debarked ebony. Do I have any ebony planks hanging around anywhere? Burn, charred. There's some ebony. I have aged ebony, which we might mix in. And some rotten ebony. And a bunch of boards already. Yeah. And then kind of what, I guess? We'll contrast it with... don't know. Like, we're using claystone. Do I need claystone? Or should I just use, like... yeah, aged polished? We're going to use these two versions of claystone with the ebony. I think this will be good. Let's look at it in the sunlight. If I do that, and then we have... that's debarked ebony log, and then this is just plain ebony, which are not really that different. So, other than the tops. In fact, they're identical. So why would... Oh, I guess you can see the plank marks. As opposed to the smooth. Smooth like a shark. Sharks are smooth. Okay, so we'll use that for the decking. I had thought about using the super aged rotten debarked logs for what's under the water. But I don't think, like, I have 62 of them. I don't think I have enough to, like, go fully down to the bottom for every pier support. So I'm unsure whether I should just use ebony. Ebony and ivory. I think this will be good. Because we're going to need some... Like, well, I need path blocks, too. Do I have path blocks? I don't know. I have a little bit. Can we have more? Yes, we can. Let's make more. Don't we just need... Yeah, just stone of any kind. And I happen to have a metric ton of... What did we just fill up? Granite, claystone. Duh. Oh, I don't have a path maker. Hold on. We have a blueprint that makes this cheaper. But oh my god, it's so... This room is so empty now. Okay, so if we were... Bookbinder... Artisan... Oh, see, I have 2 bookbinders. Right? No, I didn't dream that. So that's extra. Chandler... Treasure Guardian... Lumber, right? I have 2 toy makers? I think I have 2 lumber rights. Oh my god, I need to get all these out. Tinker's part, definitely extra. Shipwright, lumber right, toy maker, metal worker, treasure guardian, engineer, chandler, flag maker, gatekeeper, grave digger, plumber, bookbinder, cartwright. What do I have here? Alchemist, joiner table. How do I not have a path maker? Do I want torch holders for the building? Yes, Gray, thank you. Hi, Drax, how's it going? The fog is coming. I mean, you're not wrong. It's vintage story. You are not wrong. Okay, I do not have a Pathmaker's blueprint in this world. Farmer, carpenter, shipwright, tinker, lumberwright, toy maker, metalworker, treasure, engineer, joiner, chandler, artisan, gravedigger, flag maker, gatekeeper, cartwright. Cartwright, I think, was duplicate. No, carpenter, shipwright. I mean, I have shipwright, which is nice. These are all just scrolls. Yeah, so we're working on the lending library for... Spawn. So I'll take these with me. And go like this. For our new donation room. Put those 2 in it. Okay. That's good. That's very good. Better use the teleporters, I think. I think somehow the game knows and prepares better for that. Okay, I'm happy with the palette. Because it has the same orange that's our wood. Ebony literally looks like pine that's got a layer of mold on it. And I think that'll work with the black and the thing. Like the ebony docks will be worth it. Okay, and if I wanted to debark a bunch more ebony, I would use a hammer. Let me try to use the hammer that's almost broken. Thank God that finally broke. Yay. The real question is, do I build it up here and just fill all this in? Like, the dock actually should start on land. IMHO. But I think... You know what? Our axe is going to give way any second. What, I have 169 durability. Let's grab a backup axe so I don't have to do this mid-build. Boom. Just tuck that in there. I guess it doesn't matter where any of this is. Just build it. We can make the bottom as big as we need to make it. I do want to make... Yeah, I want to put it right here. Debarked ebony log. Maybe that can be like a step down? Sure. And is this whole one gonna be flat? I don't know. Planning. I need some ebony planks too, because that's what the dock is made of. And behind it, a path. And how big should our dock chunks be? I think 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like, and is this the whole layer up here? And then there's the next layer down there? Yes, possibly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So then there would be a pole here. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's good. I like that. Okay, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you would be here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like so. I think 5 is a nice scale. 3, 4, 5. Like that. I like it. Which means this is at water level. Is it gonna be weird that it's all samey? It might be. Like maybe the dock itself should be pine. I don't know. Maybe the edges are in ebony? Is that the right direction for the docks? Probably not. I feel like I should at least try the contrasting wood. Let's see. Let's grab some of this. And some more pine in case we need it. It's just the framework, right? Oops, I know I got that one crooked. That's kind of nice, not gonna lie. Oh no, let's do blank up here. Something. I do not think we need the borders. I think we just need to continue the pine. Unless it's actually bordering something else. And let's make some more. Oh, that's K-pop. Not what we need. We'll just start with this and see how we like it. Changing the whole face of the house, really. Adding infrastructure. Also, it's vintage story. You can change it. Whoops. More. We need more. So I'm gonna keep doing this, maybe? That's pretty nice, actually. I like it. It's wide. But I feel like the scale is okay. I'm gonna make these taller. Make some serious posts. And I might chisel them down. And then up here can be some amalgamation of path block and dirt. And gravel. Just gonna try this. Removing all of the grass. Yes, yes. And we're gonna do a combo of path block and the aged ashlar stuff. And need one more block to make that make sense. The ebony? No. Some gravel. What do I have? I have sandstone. I have claystone, sand. Sandstone gravel. Way too bright. How do I not have gravel? Game. I gotta go out and collect some gravel, apparently. Because the diamond pedal, like the mixed stone and stuff I have does not go. Oh, there we granite rock. I need granite gravel. Well, you know where we can go for that. Let me make sure I don't have some. What, did I put gravel somewhere else? No. I've just used it all. Also, we don't need 3 rammed earth. I have granite sand. I'm just out of granite gravel. Well, we can fix that. Go to our project. Aha! Look at this. More granite gravel than you can check a stick at. This is one of the ruins that we redid. The Tinker's Bakery. We refurbished it. That looks all cool inside. Like the upstairs and everything. Very awesome. There's a whole episode on that. Vintage Community Server episode 4 is where we did that. I'm gonna go a little ways away from there. Oh, meteoric iron. What a great excuse to dig up some gravel. Oh, maybe we need chert gravel. This is very gray compared to this. Okay. This is not the gravel we're looking for. You put the paper blueprint in my box at spawn. Thank you so much, Shiva. I will use it to make a bunch of pavingness. I blame you for my new obsession with meteoric iron, by the way. It's such good stuff. That for iron tools, what I gotta say. Look at all this goodness. Oh, that was a whole 2 meteoric irons. Don't worry, we're gonna smash it up. Give me all the iron pieces. Okay, and that's probably it, because there are no more sparklies. Let's make this a whole stack of gravel. 256. Try not to get eaten by a polar bear while we're out here. There are many in the area. Oh, we went over by 3. That's okay. Go to your home. We will hop back through the teleporter. I need to set up a warp for this location. Boom. But right now you can get there from my house. And meteoric iron lives in here. I have 133. I need to do a cooking run. Oh, speaking of cooking things. Hold on, I also have steel firing that I need to check on. 52% complete. Yep. Let's take our charcoal down here. Light it. Top it off. Receiving heat. Nice. It's doing a thing. I always forget to check the steel. Okay, granite gravel. This is not the gravel we were looking for. I need a chert desert. That's claystone. Is that chert? That may be chert. Do we have any north of us? Darn, the Conan server says, Gray, you've got the Isle of Sipta DLC in your Steam cart now. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Sorry, not sorry. This coffee is good, Physics made me. You'll have to try the roofing mod for your traders? Yeah. I'm slow. Okay, where do I have teleport locations? That is definitely claystone because I went looking for ruins. But is that a different color block? Like, that looks like chert to me. It's a good excuse to run our boat down there. There's also bauxite and slate. Yeah, I'd be willing to bet money that's chert. Okay, temporary. We're going to do this. I'm going to put all the material we're using to build the dock in a chest near the dock, because I'm like that. So that I can... Except the cave awkward. And the dirt. So that I can empty my pockets quickly. Don't care about those. What do I not need? I have food. I have a walking stick. Can't live without a saw. I have an extra axe for when ours breaks. I have a shovel with 876. We gotta be fine. Let's go do this. Doom. It's not that far to this island. Not with our boat speeds. Yeah, it's just south of us. Giving you an excuse to run around in the boat, too. Chert gravel. Every building project. You never know when you're going to need to go somewhere to get the thing that you were looking for to make the building thing of the south. Yes. Super deep out here. I'm so glad they're not critters in the ocean. Just saying. When I say it's super fast, how far is that? Ah, it's not that far. I might have a teleport that takes me closer to church, but I can't think of it right now. Like, I know that my farming base, while we're traveling, I can go look at that. Let's see. Where is that? Down here where this beehive is. So, yeah, no, it's claystone too. Claystone, granite, more granite. Oh, peridot. Yeah, there's nothing. More claystone, more granite. Shows how distributed the soil types are. And I don't have... Yeah, wow, that's the only church I've seen. Even all up here, I've been all over the coast. In the north, it's all granite. Granite, claystone, and sandstone. Pretty sure. Yep, sandstone, sandstone. Church sometimes hard to find. That's claystone. More granite, sandstone, peridot. That's sand. That's claystone. Yeah, claystone. Yeah, I have a high level of confidence that's church. Cool. We'll come down and look at the traders on here. Oh, this is where the abandoned mine shaft was. I was like, why did I come to this island? I have no idea. No idea. Sit the DLC is good. I've been having fun playing on it. Like, it was really cool to be able to go from Exiled Lands to SIPTA. I also own the Savage Wilds DLC. Or it's a mod, pardon me. I don't know if it's been updated for enhanced yet. I'm tempted, though. It's an interesting map. Southeast of Spawn, dadgum. I didn't even think to look there. I wonder my farm is just south of Spawn. Where's Spawn? Here's Spawn. Oh yeah, I haven't gone that direction. It's all blank to me. Oh, I see. Yep, you're right. Churdy McChurderson. We're fine. I'm almost there. It's a fun boat trip. Sometimes you just gotta get out of the house. Make a boat trip. We'll get the boats cruising too. So land ho. Let's go around to the right a little bit. Get close to that gravel desert. Look how fast we are. Meow. Change it to first person so I can... navigate into the bay at like Mach 10. Okay. Stay. Oh, that's right. There's a big ruin I have not been to here. Polar bear. Come here, Mr. Bear. Mr. Bear, Mr. Bear. Oh, Mr. Bear, Mr. Bear, Mr. Bear. I have no armor on at all. Hi! Stupid! Come here! I have a strategy. It's the bounce strategy. Half the time they can't hit me because I'm in the air. And he's dead. Nice. No damage. Who needs armor in this game? God! I might have killed a couple of these. Okay. This is the gravel I'm going to dig up. But it's almost an imperative to go to this ruin and see what's here. What scary thing is in there? Also, there's a trader. Do I know that trader? Yeah, the commodity trader. Okay. Have I been here? I feel like I've been here. Oh, yeah. Pretty sure I have. There's a couple of chairs and tables. Medium crate. Thanks. Some chairs. Yeah, all the chests are dead. Winnie has been here, for sure. I don't think I need those kinds of stools. What's that? A large ruined crate. No thanks. Because it was full of spooters. Locusts. Crate of fabric. Chests are empty. Attic is bare. I mean... Is there anything on the roof? No. King of the world! Okay, let's go dig up some gravel. Oh, there's a church. Can't. Getting down. These aren't actual ladders, they're just like blocks made to look like ladders. Oh yeah, and there's a basement. No creepy crawlies. I think I got everything out of here. There's a couple empty crates. One chest. Brown coal, quartz chunks. Another crate. I use the crates for decoration, like especially the ones that are still whole. Let me out. Let me out. Stairs are cool. Okay. Oh yeah, jingles. For sure. Commodities trader. Let's see if they have any charcoal while we're here. Is that quartz? Hello. Iveta. Yes, charcoal. How many? 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Thank you. Take those. What else do you have? Lime, fabric, candles, paper, sphalerite, cassiterite. Nope. I don't think I need any of those right now. Thanks, though. Caribou. Also mushroom? No. Cloudberries. Yes. I want more of these plants. I have a cloudberry farm. Yield. I don't even care about their like fancy stats. Negative 30% nutrient uptake. Not bad. She says she takes another cutting. 55% ripe duration. Sure. Healthy. Yield. touch the ones with negative traits. That's 2. Okay, 7 regular. 2 of those, 2 of those, 2 of those. And back to the gravel that I'm here to pick up. Running like a running thing. I think this will be a good addition to the claystone. Yeah, because the aged claystone look red. Can't believe I was out of gravel. I think I made a bunch of wattle and daw or mortar. Who knows? Or I got my worlds confused, and where I have a ton of gravel is Legendale. It's entirely possible. Yay, pulse pounding excitement. Gravel mining. Like I said, all block voxel games are about moving dirt. I've said that many times in the past. Because it's true. How can we make this more exciting? I don't know. If a polar bear would come out of the woodwork, we'd have another friendo. I'm sorry, another ruggo. They're not my friends, they're my decoration. My decoration, my dried meat snacks, my combat practice. They serve many functions. There's a whole desert here. What else you can do in the middle of the night but dig up chert gravel? We really don't need a whole lot. We'll get like over a stack and call it a day. Because I can come back and do this later. We're doing proof of concept. Boo. 1 stack is great. Where's my boat? Over here. Also, these are fun. The sludgy gravel is like super red. You can't grow anything in it. But it's a fun block. Be careful, it's hot. Don't need much. Probably good. We'll use it for like just accents, basically. Don't get in there, it's hot. Okay. Carrying on. Back in boat. Should be this red dot on my screen. Yes, I see you. I see you, little boat. We'll have a snack. We'll drive back through the night. See, it only took us a few hours. Just snuck off in the middle of the night. Polar bear back. Oh, that's the last of our food, too. Oh, and it's rotten. Perfect. Away we go. Northward ho! Point ourselves at the little greenhouse. And away we go. Ah. fast ocean trip. Have a sip of tea. I'm gonna leave y'all to watch my boat ride into the sunset for about 60 seconds. I'll be right back. And she's back. What did I miss? Other than how far are we? Am I turning the wrong direction? No, we're good. We're halfway there. It's perfect. So we did good things today. We're gonna like do the path part of the dock. I'm excited that we got the house re-enclosed after my closet remodel project. Ooh, the turkeys are back. Turkeys in the front yard. Exciting. Paver's blueprint. Save us some resources. All the brown coal markers around the house. Get rid of those. It's because wherever I go underground digging stuff, it marks the coal. Oh, it's olive line. That's our salt line. I went down and grabbed cinnabar. I do have more dyed fabric. We can make more clothing. We'll save that for another episode. You know, a lot of y'all in the server are looking for the rapids, and there's like 4 right near my base. One of these I'm going to turn into power. I think this one may be the easiest. But you can find them on the map. They're lines of water that do not end in a puddle. See how this one ends in a puddle over here? That's just regular water. This is rapids. And I think there's enough of it at ground level I can use it. This one's cool, it turns a corner. This one's a puddle. This one's rapids. This one's rapids. Usually near mountains. Like, I've marked them everywhere I've seen them. But like puddle, puddle, this is probably rapids. And it's crazy how much they're in the northern areas, right along the ridges of the mountains. But someday I'll experiment with that. I know I keep saying I'm doing it in Legendale. I have a spot marked out like north of Legendale. Sorry, west of Legendale that has one right in the woods. Right at the base of a mountain, which is nice. Instead of way up on the hill. We're not there yet. Not there yet. How far now? There's our little squirrely islands. Squirrely islands in front of the house. We'll incorporate them. Like, maybe I'll put trees on them so they look more deliberate. Potentially. Slow it down as we're coming in. Coming in hot. The inside passage. I still don't want to interfere with our dock building, so I'm gonna park us over here. And swim for it, because that'll be fun in the winter. I do also need to still have space to do my fishing lines, because fishing is an important part of my food source here. Enclose the harbor with a wall, says Shiva. I mean, I could. I just like the view. Like, I like being able to look at the water. Well, I might put watchtowers. I think that would be a good compromise. Okay, I have chert gravel and sludgy gravel. A whole bunch of cloudberries too. Hold on, let me put these away. Like in some semblance of keeping them for a few more days. Yeah, 5 days, that's fine. And these also die soon. Bones. Let's do a polar bear. We'll age it. Gotta take care of business here. And it should be plenty to process that fat. Like so. And then my charcoal that I purchased. I have 1,000 charcoal. I have never made a charcoal pit. It's a feature. I'm not going to bother with the bush meat right now. I'm just going to let it rot. And put away these crates, which should stack with that. Okay, perfect. And then very quickly, we're gonna run out of the farm and shove these cloudberry cuttings into the ground because they're right here. I see you trying to come get my cloudberries. Jeez. Okay, we like the 35% ripe duration. And nutrient uptake. And yield. And we'll just make these regular. I've just been looking for more flowering. These are all on medium fertility soil. I don't care. They'll be fine. They grow. They grow enough the raccoons want them. How are our crops right now, by the way? Flax. I have 2 things of flax. And somehow my turnips. Oh, it got too hot here. My bad. Okay, well the peanuts will be fine. And the onions are fine. Rude. Too hot. Really? Orange tree is fruiting. They're not ripe yet. I don't think the other trees are ever going to fruit because it doesn't get cold enough here. Blackcurrants and blueberries will be ready in 3 days. No. Okay, back we go. Teleporter. Shiva just really likes walls. Yes. As evidenced by hours and hours of him building them. Amen. That is, the truer statement was never said. Okay, so I think if I take these and these and these, and we go like this, and this, and this, then I can do something. What do we want to do? I want it to look like a combination of path blocks and these blocks. Like, gravel at the edges is kind of the point, I think. Eh. I really like the worn down versions of this. Do something like that. More solid, and then maybe a couple of times these go in here. Depending on where the path goes. Okay, and then light gravel. Is it gonna be weird? I don't know. I think it's gonna be cool, actually. That's kind of cool. Like, I'll clean it up. Be more, maybe a couple more path block. Like, it's not as beat up as we think it is. Like, the path is just worn down. Like, it used to be all these red bricks, and it's just been crushed into the path. And then there would be stairs here. And probably not out of those. This might be where we do the transition. And if we switch to a hammer. Give it some definition, and then maybe there'd be another set here. Or maybe here. And then these would have some kind of... Well, this implies there's some here. We did this. Right, which implies that there would be... I'm gonna get the aged oak fencing, which I think I have some laying around. Or not. I have aged oak boards. I think I'm being very conservative with these. Like, let's just make that many. Right? Like separating the sections of dock. Because these we're going to put boat cleats on, and maybe like this is one slip. So this would keep going out this way. Something like that. That's the general idea. Layers, like I want layers. I don't think I want many straight lines. Like probably one more section this way, and then it'll go back here. Like it'll come around this curve, step back each time. So what that would look like? Where's our deep arced ebony? And some of our ebony. Gonna need more of this. That and that. Beautiful. 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we would turn the corner. And the next section would start here. And somehow we would come back. Maybe it does go out one more. I don't know. I don't want it to be too many straight lines. Like, I want it to come back a little bit. Like, take a jog back this direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not ridiculous. It might be. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. 2, 3, 4, 5. In which case, do I have more play? Remember, we can always change it. Like, we can always set it back. That feels about right. We got our handy dandy little pine out. And got rid of the water before we dig up all this dirt, because I hate working in water. FYI. Oh, that's gravel. Nope. Give me my terrible dirt. There we go. And I may put all this in here and then move it around a little bit because I don't like where it bends, but that's the beauty of a block game. Yeah, this is very long and straight, but that's okay. Like, maybe this is boat slips. Like I was saying earlier. That would make perfect sense. Of course I'm hungry. Why you gotta be hungry right now, game? Like that. Ah, uh-huh. If we tested our boat, are they long enough? Is my real question. So can I... let's do a little of this. So you turn faster. And then F5 it. Back it right in there. I mean, it's serviceable. I feel like 2 more blocks out would be a better length, right? Oops. Good news is you can dig stuff up and redo it. Yeah, that's a better length for the boat slips. But I like the 5 dividing it. Oopsie, can you get up there? I'm in the way of my own building. Stop running off the edge. Thank you. Get our... Go down. Thank you. Probably ruined water flow down there. Ask me if I care. Okay, let me grab something to eat so I stop squeaking. We'll just, shove some pears in my face, even though I don't like them. If you eat enough, eventually you'll get neutral to them. The Conan client had an update and doesn't match the server version. Could you put a like @turtle in the Conan chat and let him know? And when he gets home, he can update it. It should auto update, but maybe I'm wrong. That's gonna be a tricky thing to manage. Yeah. 7 is better. Oh, you did? Okay, thanks. Oops. Ah, really? I've got block placement fatigue. Things aren't going where I want them to go. Why our characters are so spazzy around water is beyond me. When they can't, like the swimming mechanic is not always ideal. We may make like a transition here. Oh no, you shouldn't be log. You should be plank. Yeah, there we go. Do something like that. Yeah, it looks happy in there. And then we'll have one more guest boat slip. And then maybe we can put another one, like maybe the building slip down here. Also, my wild apple tree. I keep meaning to come check. I don't think it's usually ripe until September, October. But I want to look. Oh, maybe it's ripe now. I guess it is August. It is? Are you? Are. Nice. My native fruit tree up here in the super far north. I think the only reason it survives is that it was put here by the game. I didn't like apples. I may not still, but I'm working on my food preferences. Yeah, I should build a dry dock for the aesthetics. I agree. Well, and I'm going to make more boats, right? I love that you can reach the leaves in the middle. Cool. 63 apples. We're in bear and wolf territory here. There's a bear spawn. Right, ooh, what do we have in here? Baby deer. Okay, grow up happy, kids. Because you're going to be meat. There's a bear spawn like right here. Black bears and brown bears. I've had both. And I get caribou and moose and goats. What do we have in here? We have moose and 3 caribou. Nice. And I frequently will fill the chest down here. Fill the trough. Make them fat. And when winter gets here, I slaughter everything in the pits. So that's another easy way to get food, by the way. So I tempt them with the trough full of hay, right? And they think they can get there. It's only a 2-block gap. And they fall down. And they're mine. Mine, I say. Oh, this can look good. Coming over that hill. That's nice. I like the path. I do. And the ebony with the pine. It's a nice contrast. It goes with my ebony boat. I may have to make a pine boat next. I want a boat to have at my southern base. There is water near it. And we have a mod that lets you destroy your boat and get all of the resources back from it. It's my adventure boat. I like the aged oak with the ebony. Very nice because it's a little bit of a contrast without being too terrible. Pine looks beautiful. Looks like we take very good care of the dock itself. And maybe only the edges have been worn down. Also, I think this is hail. The weather is hail. Awesome. Awesome. Sawsome. Can I jump up here? No. Can I jump here? I can. Can I do some of this? Ooh, very crooked. Oh, please. I think, oh, yeah, I mean, that's not bad. Wait, well, we can just stand, right? Boom. My roofless house. It's a feature. Okay, that is, I meant to go do base toury things today, and I've just run out of time because we got distracted. But we did the massive closet remodel, which was excellent and looks good, and we finished the roof on the house. We've got the dock started. Color palette, our 1 boat slip. We'll put a dry dock in. And I'm just going to do the same pattern all the way down the front. And that'll also give me an excuse to put other buildings out here, maybe. Like, and paths, even if it's gardens. Something. Anyway, thank y'all very much for hanging out with me today on the Vintage Story Community server. If you enjoyed the stream, please leave a like. That helps me out, and I appreciate it. Until next time, remember, you are all the shiny stuff that awesome is made of. Take care, everybody.